Also, I have your package right here. Can I show? Can I show what you did? I put the wine outside though and put it on ice. No, I didn't do that, but you know. Cause I open it and the first thing that was in there is just like this. That made me feel bullied. The perfect chair. I almost expected that you got those plastic ice cube thingies, you know, where those cubes where is liquid inside and you freeze them, like not actual ice cubes. I expected something like that, or just a very soggy package. No, but you know. Wow. Owl is here for a year. Hi. Thank you for your prime sub. Okay, who else got a package with those then? The ice cube bags. Wait. Are they? Oh my god, they are! I didn't realize. I didn't realize. There was the wine wasn't that, and that is ice cube bags. You can see like there's the squares. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was this blue foil. Thanks, Mickey. So dumb. So dumb. How to use them without destroying them though? Didn't have duct tape anymore. Yeah, I realized this whole package was basically 90% duct tape. What do you do with that? Anyways, my god, this thing is so heavy. Ugh. That's what I got. Besides that troll. Package tape, not duct tape. I see. I have duct tape. Don't worry. This is what I got. Hey, it's Dan. It's so heavy, dude. I can't even... It's hard to lift with one hand. Especially with Beat Saber wrists. MK has access to a CNC mode. Is that supposed to make me worry? It's Dan! Day after I did the backs, I used to shoot a pro. That's okay, I like those more anyways. Ah, god, it's so heavy. Okay. Yeah, but I open it and the flower petals really got me. They really got me. I didn't get the ice cube thing. God damn it. I'm so dumb. Anyways, this game. I don't know if any of you remembers. I do remember. It was like simulating memory stuff, and it gets all glitched up and stuff, and that's the creepy part about it, I guess. How many X's? 20. No, I don't know. Okay, let's go. Wait. Is that when we played that the last time? Can we continue from there? I don't want to. Would erase any previous data game. Guess I'd take the second then. Ask Eevee for hints. They're subtle for players that enjoy narrative and puzzle. Easy. Player can optionally ask Eevee for hints, and they are very strong. Players that prefer narrative and want a very quick solution to a puzzle if needed. No, I don't want. Don't give me quick solutions. Hello? What the fuck? Old big one? That's what she said. I mean, what? AI research. The influence of social media and brain scanning technology have led to three important developments. The creation of the TSB, Technology Safeguard Bureau, whose mission is to maintain democratic structure safe from the abuse of technology. Complex international brain scanning regulations that protect private data. The undeniable tension between the world's biggest economies in the wake of new AI breakthroughs. Under this context, the Dream Walker project, which performs academic research on the human mind through AI-assisted
Please sign right here.
brain scan technology, has
Let me
been
take a
under
picture of you with the
scrutiny.
box.
A picture?
You didn't make a
Why?
clever
It's
deal
part of
with
the
the new
protocol.
TSB to
Oh.
keep your research
Okay.
alive.
I don't need to remind you how sensitive the material is.
I know. Thanks.
Brain
Good.
scanning.
Take care.
We can scan Ukraine if you want to. There was some weird camera movement there in your cutscene. That is some very low DPI. Okay, better. Description did not make me rewind the game. The voice somehow did. Interesting. Imagine having a brain. Imagine having something to scan. Beep 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 beep. Boop.
Russell, did you receive it?
It just arrived.
Good. Listen, priority is to find the real cause of death. Early reports indicate suicide, a drug overdose, but I don't buy it. It doesn't make sense. She was too important and the timing was odd.
She was a lawyer at GoAT, right?
More like the vice president.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so now you see how deeply in trouble you'd be if anything leaks out.
You're putting me in a tough spot here, Tom.
Not if you're careful, Russell. Just make sure nothing leaks out.
Why not wait for the full autopsy? Why do you need me?
We need to move faster and we need to investigate it.
Oops.
This is a one-time
Accidentally
chance
pressed
to catch
space.
them. GoAT has been dodging us for way too long.
So you want me to spy on them through her memories?
No, I just want you to find out how she died, which is legal. But if I'm right, it will take us somewhere nasty. I know there's something off. We just need to find out what.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Good. Remember, it's because of these people we're here in the first place.
Well, we don't know anything yet.
We will, Russell. I've been in this for too long to know it's not just suicide. You'll see. So, I've given you access to her apartment on Stratford Avenue. They're about to wrap it up over there, but Detective Stan Becker's waiting for you. He knows you're coming. If you want to investigate the real place, you should head out there now.
All right. I'll check it out.
Okay then, I'll leave you to it. Don't keep Stan waiting, and keep me posted on anything you
Don't
find.
keep
Sure.
Stan waiting.
See ya.
Oh, in the menu it's so fast, but in the game it's so slow. Oh, there's only normal and easy. Okay. Sure. Camera speed. And I can maybe use my normal DPI in game. I mean, it remembered all the options I said when we played the demo, so that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, way better. Okay. Dude, my thumb somehow looks like a sausage. Also, what is it with the rest of my finger? What is with my nails? Holy shit, that's cursed. Why are they like in the middle of this part? Like why are they in the middle of this part of the finger? That's not where nails are. What the fuck?
The idea was an office lab hybrid. Reality, a cold, insufficiently funded lab. The idea was an office lab hybrid.
Is that a murder case? I guess so. Oh, we don't know that yet. Maybe it was suicide. The Ogmios. Oh. Wow. Magic. Final verdict from Supreme Court on half-mark case of former President Kofre. This week, the Supreme Court denied the appeal over terrorism charges of the group self-dubbed the Highwaymen, who were convicted over a string of fake videos and audios impersonating several officials up to and including former President Kofre. This group was apprehended by the action of the now famous NSA, CIA, FBI Joint Task Force. Soon after their arrest, Congress passed the Information Technologies Bureau Act. What? Okay, creating the TSB, of which the Joint Task Force became its core group. Following the group's creation, Congress also passed the whatever, penalizing the creation, storage, and distribution of video and audio deepfakes without express permission from the falsified subject, and strengthened penalties for impersonating federal or state officials. Oh yeah, the deepfake thing. That's so interesting that it's actually a thing. Somewhat. Oh my god, that's so much to read. But yeah, I remember that my arm looked like it's stitched together, but that's actually just my arm hair being weird as fuck. Look at this arm hair, it's weird. It's still more normal than my fingernails, so... Whoa. Oh my god. Look at this beautiful graphic bug. Isn't that amazing? The mirror stage. The mirror stage was one of the first concepts which Lacan worked on at the beginning of his teaching in his essay The Mirror Stage as a formator of the function of the ego, I, as it is revealed to us in the psychoanalytic experience. He based himself on the work of Henry Vallon on the pregnancy of the image of the other's body for some species, but also for the human baby. Amazing. In relation to the image pregnancy, we have the notable example of pigeons whose development of the reproductive system would be intimately linked to the vision of their congeners. I don't know what that means. Isolated pigeons do not develop their gonads. I don't know what that is either. Likewise, in the case of the human baby, the importance of the mirror, as well as the body and the world of others, is vital. Much of the image we have of ourselves depends on the other. The self would be a function that comes from the other. Experience of the child who still does not have a complete proprioception of his body. Why is not its body? Whatever. Due to the maturation of his nervous apparatus, who does not have a unitary idea of it, does not recognize himself in the mirror until he is more or less 8 months old. Before that, his own image is to himself another being. In the mirror experience, a unitary image of himself is returned to him in advance, which as such is still misleading since it is inverted to the words of another who will confirm that that's you. Child will come to in his image. However, if we reflect on the scene, his interest in capture, that the child is able to accuse the first thing that is placed is a you and not an I. Root of self is always external and to a certain extent it never ceases to be. It suffices to remember the feeling of strange. Okay, that is very interesting. Great. God, that's his balls. Oh. Gonads. Just block the ads with your balls, forehead. Give me one water. Give me water. Can't crouch, I think.
There's been a lot of shutdowns lately, and this building's electrical grid is just as old. So I got a backup. I can't believe the loss of performance after adapting them to comply with the new laws. Times are changing indeed.
Show you ads, you just pull down the pens and they go away. Yeah, that's how that works.
This was the first thing I brought in here.
No, that's... Ah, always confuse those two.
This was the first thing I brought in here.
And...
Carl liked to read this nonsense. I never figured out how such a great scientist was able to pour so much time in reading clickbait articles. He once said he could draw global connections through them.
I'm being sued for my baby. Trans people have copyrighted genes added to their DNA. According to our sources, patients that underwent the medical trials for the exogen treatment have recently been contacted by there's a typo, legal team and warned them that while their treatment covered any children from patients were not... Wait, what? Whatever. Directly affects the genetic material of the patient and scrubs them of possible genetic diseases. And the documents the latter has been able to obtain. There's also mention that in certain cases the DNA strands passed on to offspring might also benefit from the use of exogen. With this information we return... Okay, great. Monsters in the sky. Gene editing. Proteins and chemtrails. Oh no. This is how we found Chris and Al Person, a pregnant couple who had signed up for the accident trials due to his proclivity to lung cancer and hers to glaucoma. Chris tells us it's horrible, they're all my reproductive organs. Meanwhile, Belle loves. When they called us, she says, and told us we could be liable, we just couldn't believe it. We barely have enough to scrape by. We can't afford lawyers or payments. This baby may be born into debt. It's the stuff from dark sci-fi films. Wait, I don't understand. But whatever. Eee. Can't pee, I'm sad.
We're so close. Scanning and reconstructing in real time. The final problem is head movement. Everything's too invasive.
Joanna Kessler. Before evening? What? Time head movement. Sounds like VR issues. Johanna was the vice president at GoAd and one of the younger top executives in the technology industry, known to be efficient, smart, ruthless, and determined. She was being credited as GoAd's highest valued asset in the last 5 years. With a strong understanding of management, laws, markets, and technology, she won the Inno Award in 2013, being the first woman in the world to receive it. High-profile executive dead in apartment, apparently drug overdose. Husband found her dead on August 29, 3:15 p.m. Called immediately at her own apartment located at floor 42. That is high. Facebook last post from 2013. Twitter last post 2016. Apparently due to corporate restrictions, Joanna didn't have an active online social life. Sounds like the bugs Crane suffered from. No idea they'd have movements. Yeah, but I mean, he said the real-time head movements were a problem, so. Digital brain disk.
Consists of a lot of thinkers who love technology, but who, as Cindy Smith very eloquently put it here earlier, feel that technology...
The end of subjectivity, the rational, scientifically reproducible and proven behavior of the mind. All patterns laid out. Error-free simulations, bridging the worlds of psychology and science. The end of the spirit. Are we prepared for this?
Show me
of
Stan.
artificial.
In all my professional life, I never thought I'd get to see all this. In fact, Carl and I here never actually thought there would be a bridge at all, did we?
Nope.
Let me make an analogy using quantum theory.
Today we are joined by none other than Anna Lucina, our current administration's press secretary and also an insider during TSB's early days. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, Zoe. I have to say, no political players were involved in the formation of the TSB. Although they did get a lot of support from Congress once their bill hit the floor.
That's interesting. We'll come back to that, but let's start from the beginning. A quick recap. During President Coffray's midterm, there was a large-scale attack on our nation's security infrastructure.
Not just on any part, but on what we all know as the weakest part. The human element.
Uh-huh. What was termed a large-scale confidence trick was composed of hundreds of fake audio and video samples.
The technical term in information security is an impersonation attack. And large-scale doesn't begin.
Her voice is really annoying.
My little project has come a long way.
Oh, what do you mean I can't jump down there and break a leg?
This'll take a while. I should visit her apartment while the memory gets ready.
Okay, visit apartment. Let's go meet Stan. I remember all of this.
Hey, Russell, right? Tom said
Hi.
you'd come. Feel free to take a look around, but don't touch anything. And let me know if you have any questions.
Okay. I don't know what that gesture at the end was, but okay. Hmm.
Yeah?
Theories.
Do you have any theories about what happened?
It's a little early yet, but everything points to suicide. There are lots of loose ends as to why, especially considering who she was. Her laptop, for example, is gone. We haven't been able to find it, so who knows how deep that thing goes. Even so, I don't think there's a possibility someone sneaked in and forced her to take some pills somehow. But don't take my word for it. We don't even have the full autopsy report yet.
Who found
We
her?
know this.
Didn't you get the report? It was her husband.
Who found her?
Didn't you get the report? It was her husband.
Do you know anything else about him?
His name is Alex. Pretty average guy. Fitness trainer. The victim had kicked him out a few months ago. They were about to get a divorce. He came by to pick up some stuff he'd left here.
Could he have been angry about the divorce?
Yeah. But as I said, she'd been dead for at least 6 hours before he got here. So if somehow he forced her to take an overdose over the phone, then yeah, he could have done it.
What time did he find her?
The morning after, and called right away. The security cameras corroborate the time he arrived, so we don't have any reason to suspect him.
Did she leave any children or family?
No, no children, no brothers or sisters, foreign parents that she didn't see much. For now, that's all I know. And a husband. Pretty regular corporate profile, if you ask me.
Thanks.
No problem.
Alrighty.
Yeah?
Thanks.
No problem.
Yeah? Thanks, no problem.
Yeah?
Thanks.
No problem. Yeah?
Thanks.
No problem. Yeah?
Thanks.
No problem.
Probably the things Alex came to pick up when he found her. Probably the things Alex came to pick up when he found her.
Thanks. No problem. Girl Technology stock drops 34 points. A 1 to 4 has split attempting to consolidate their stock price at the precipitous fall of 34 points last week after a very strong year, dropping most of its gains. The fall has brought on after a class action lawsuit against the company due to their flagship product, the hiring support AI platform named Sports. Producing some troubling results, which the defendants have construed as a case of employment discrimination. In an attempt to salvage their revenue stream, Gell allowed external experts to review Spurz. An internal report of their findings was leaked right before the point drop, breaking the proverbial camel's back, as it mentioned a deeply ingrained bias which correlated certain features with mental health markers, and in one particular controversial case, sexual orientation. The platform, wait, what? Learned over time based on the requirements of customers, but Gell will have a hard time blaming their revenue stream of these issues. However, the suit also includes privacy concerns, as the platform was able to derive information from the applicants that, according to their claim, was not shared with the prospective employers. Hey Nighty! Thanks for your sub. Appreciate it, thank you. How's it going? Why is my camera so bright? The camera is too good. I have to get rid of all the lights so it's not too bright. I guess it's because it's a white newspaper, but you know. That's a very interesting topic though, because that's basically an issue that I also thought about before. And that we talked about in a philosophy lecture. Like, people always assume that an AI wouldn't be biased, but when an AI learns from biased people, which everyone is, then the AI is gonna be biased. So yeah. I think it was about hiring people and how you could maybe make it less biased if an AI would decide who to hire. But yeah. Then in the end, it could for some reason decide that whatever is a negative thing about one person, and yeah. You can't really tell what it is because the AI is just learning, and you can't really say what led to its decision. It starts being self-learning. Can't be unbiased here. Yeah, but how can you be self-learning? You still have to learn from something, some source. And how would an AI tell an objective or biased source apart? Unemployment worldwide to hit double digits. Automation, global warming, largest layoff causes. Economists call to avoid alarmism over possible economic downturn. Pretty sure smart enough AI would eventually stop learning from humans. Yeah, but then it's no use for humans anymore.
Hey, don't touch anything.
I mean, in this specific case, what would you use it for? How can it learn what humans are good for a job, in this example, if it doesn't learn from humans? How would nature tell that to the AI? I try and error and see what traits any helpful in achieving the objective and what is destructive. I guess, but how long will it try and error? It can still. It doesn't matter how much it try and errors. It errors. It can't make a reliable experiment. Or good statistics, because it's always gonna be in human-made circumstances.
Visiani Simultani, a futurist painting. Interesting choice.
The traits shift around too, I guess.
GoAT's Indie Tech Magazine, a hub for independent tech to show off their work. Translation, a hub to check for new tech and ideas and absorb them before they grow. At least that's always been the trend with these companies.
The case for humans too, and assuming they even has an objective answer to such questions. Question shifts to who would come closest, I guess. But yeah, then I guess there would be. No, I think there are definitely humans who were still less biased than an AI. Because the general human is very biased. So, and there are definitely humans who are less biased than the average, but the AI would represent the average. Right? But S. Wait, what? By S? What? Okay, I'm gonna buy S. Your S? Ooh. I have to buy that?
Probably her last meal. Probably her last meal. GoAT's new project.
What is... It looks fancy. Can I go outside? I wanna go outside, let me in the pool! I wanted a pool! Let me into the pool, please.
Quite a view. Generative design and automated construction.
I went into the pool. That. Why would it be the average? Because it would just learn everything it hears without filtering it. Because how would it? I mean, I'm also not an AI expert. It's just a general thought. Price comes from availability of information, diversity, and remote creativity. There is no AI.
It's getting late.
No. Benson? Benjamin. Okay, nice name. I remember those stairs. Those are scary as fuck, dude. That is real? Yeah. That is real. And one's into the pool. Let me into the pool.
Looks like where the body was. G-Zac sleeping pills. You need a prescription for these.
Oh, I also remember the boob pictures. I don't even know what this one is. What is this? What is this? Side boob maybe. Yeah, maybe, but... That doesn't look like a vagina. Bum on top. To be honest, it just looks like three curvy lines to me. I don't know. I don't know. That's supposed to be. Could be anything, really. Ah. I don't see that.
Broken.
Really?
Clearly she'd been drinking.
Clearly.
Looks like an expensive mask.
Ooh. I'm interested.
Alex's clothes, probably. Okay. I think I have enough information from the real place. Time to find out what her memories have to say about what happened. Another broken mirror. I don't think it's a coincidence. Bloody footprints. She probably stepped on the broken shards. Vomit.
But didn't quite manage to aim for the toilet. Played this before in the stream where you tried out a few game demos, right? Exactly. Okay, let's go into the memory. Hey, you!
Yeah?
Thanks.
No problem.
Let's go!
Upload is ready.
Let's
Evie,
go!
ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. Please operate on patch 1.2. And scan for the latest memory you can find, ideally just before her death.
Understood.
Oh, the symbol down there is not a keyhole, it's a head. I guess it's both. Check the tab Beat Saber on which pet shop. Dude, that would be amazing.
So this is when she died.
Whoosh. Looks so funny, because it just looks like a broken 3D scan.
Reconstructing glass from memories. I don't think we'll ever get it right. Afternoon light. Didn't she die at night?
Short tiny period of time that was a thing. Rip that though. 3D scanning.
Afternoon light. Didn't she die at night?
I mean, you can still do that. Okay, why does she remember this portrait so explicitly detailed?
Interesting glitch on the clock. Could be a filtering error. Could be a filtering error. Maybe someone will figure it out eventually. But it's always going to be a wild guess. Lots of missing information here, Evie. This doesn't seem to be the right moment.
Yes. I wasn't able to pinpoint any further coordinates. Objective data is incomplete.
Reasons?
High emotional state.
She might have known she was going to die. Is there enough data to reconstruct a subjective state of the memory?
Yes.
Good. I'll enter the subjective state and see what I can find.
Wait, what button was it? It was Q.
Subjective reconstruction was successful, but I couldn't interpret all data.
It's fine, Evie. Subjective interpretation is tough for any AI, even a special one like you.
Objective state uses all memory data available, including emotions and the subconscious.
That ladder goes down to the first floor. I can't make sense of this sound.
I really like the concept of this game. This is so fun.
There was something here in the objective state. Evie, there seems to be a bugged reconstruction here. No way to fix it, right?
There is incomplete data linked to this coordinate. Shouldn't be too far.
Could this be her as a child? In the objective, adult version of her isn't represented. Only her shadow.
And that's the sound the fox makes. Ding 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 ding. How are you?
It belongs somewhere in the memory, but I cannot interpret it. I need to know what it is and where it belongs.
All right, I'll study it and put it in the right place.
Hey Schwarzmetallminister, was geht? That was the clock, right? How to change it? Ah.
Processing. I can't interpret the new raw data, but the readings are the opposite of chaotic. They have a constant, rhythmic pattern. You can use the raw data interpretation interface to find where it might belong.
I mean, it's not. I know it's the adventure and horror game. Yeah, endlich. I know it's a clock, but do I just take it and put it there?
There was something here in the objective state. Evie, do a match with clock data at this spot.
Okay, we got the clock back.
Could mean so many things. A picture of a dog. Following her? A picture of a dog. following her? Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's knocking at the door.
Reminder, at your discretion, I can momentarily free memory and processing power to deliver more accurate feedback.
No idea what that is. Guess we find out later. Hey Ara, how's it going?
Her laptop. If it's in the objective state as well, then somebody did take it.
Me and you? I'm quite fine. I hope you're okay. Oh. I don't remember this.
A spider web. No way out.
Just that I see. Yeah, I mean that's annoying.
No mirror. The water is running. The water is running.
The vomit is there. Okay, switch to objective state.
Maybe this is the right moment.
Does the picture of the dog following her just mean that she had a dog and she's remembering him? A lot. Or she did remember him in that scene? But she can't really remember the dog because it's so long ago and that's why it's just a picture. I guess something like that.
Night.
I'm writing steak. Calm. Day. Hands. Everyone. Always wanting. But I.
So the laptop was here.
Someone.
She even took the time to write something.
Future.
A few words.
I'm
Not
writing.
enough to make sense, though.
Steak. Calm. Day. Hands. Everyone. Always wanting.
So the laptop was here.
Someone. Future. I'm writing.
Nobody here. Nobody here. Glass always gives Evie trouble. The water is running.
Ew.
Processing. I can't interpret the new raw data, but the spikes in the readings suggest an intense, violent moment.
It's like the running water. Looks so different in between. Is it the mirror?
Evie, do a match right here with a mirror being violently broken.
Okay, mirror shot. Maybe it's like the running water at some point too. Yeah, true.
The mirror shards are making a trail to the bedroom. What is this hand doing here? You were right, Tom. She wasn't alone. Should be good enough evidence to keep him satisfied for now.
Should I shut down the simulation?
Please, go ahead.
Understood. Shutting down in 3, 2,
Look at the other stuff.
1.
Mean. Hey Xana, how's it going? Wow. Nom, 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 nom.
I should call Tom first.
What this? I didn't read this.
Simulating human choice based on raw memory data. Haven't been able to read it yet. Far off, but worth reading, according to Carl.
Hey, Russell. Any good news?
It wasn't a clear reconstruction, but I managed to get some objective evidence. There was a clear hand next to her, just when she was lying on her bed, and the pills were all over the floor. So it seems you may be right. There was definitely somebody with her.
A hand. That's all you could find.
Well, Tom, I'm just getting started. Her last memories are fuzzy, and that's probably because of the psychological stress she was under. The fact that she wasn't alone is a good start.
Yeah, good to know. But we need to know who it was so we can do something about it.
I'll keep looking, Tom. Let's just hope the rest of the memories are in better shape.
I hope so. Did you find anything else?
I saw her laptop. I could hear her typing something. You guys didn't find it at the crime scene, did you?
Somebody did take it. But whoever did is a ghost. We saw the security cameras. There was no one. All right, this is getting interesting. What else did you see?
I saw a lot of other things. I just need to understand her unconscious better.
It's fine, Russell. Just keep looking, but I need something else from you. We need to get into her private email. The password. We were able to hack the words, but there are 3 numbers at the start that we don't know. We have only a few shots at this, so that's why I need you.
Her password? I'd like to avoid that.
Listen, Russell, we're here precisely to avoid tech industry fuck-ups like in the past, and finding the password is aligned with that goal.
You're here because of that. My research had nothing to do with all of it.
Russell, just send us the scan and inspection report as legally required, and there will be no issues, I promise. We're counting on you for this one. The password ends with Namas. N-A-M-A-H-S. But it's preceded by 3 numbers. We have 3 to 4 tries with this password at most, so when you have something, call me.
It's not that simple. There are major consequences.
I'll wait for your call. Bye, Russell.
Damn it.
Well, we tried. We did everything we could, right? There was nothing to do. We couldn't change his mind. Damn, Russell. Okay, we gotta begin.
Okay, Evie. We need to find that password. But most importantly, how and why she died. If you can isolate memories or dreams that may have a connection with the password, or emotional patterns similar to those of her death.
A deep search is needed to find such patterns. It will take time.
Yeah, I know. I could use some rest anyway.
Understood. Search will run overnight.
Optimize the processes as much as you can. Good night, Evie.
Thank you. Good night.
I've got nothing to put in there.
What could we put in there?
Development logs of patch 1.2. Probably the most important update to date, and Carl's last contribution to the project.
Is that all gonna be super much to read?
All right.
Oh.
I have a temporary solution for when Evie can't interpret some part of a memory, but it requires manual input. So, let's say the data was a chair. While Evie can't interpret it is a chair, or where it should be, she's still able to produce a 3D geometrical output with sound, and that output is based on data which does have meaning. The problem is that it doesn't fit anywhere, and it doesn't make sense to her. So, what I did was to allow Evie to still represent this failed reconstruction in an encapsulated manner that we can look at, inside the memory space, so we can interpret it. I made a quick interface for inspection too. So, in other words, we can now assist Evie at interpreting the data by using our special human skills. We just have to tell her what it could be and where it should belong, and she should be able to narrow the margin enough to make it part of the reconstruction again.
Question. Is it always about something missing, like a chair or another object? Or can it be a subjective thing that doesn't belong anywhere?
It could be a subjective thing, yes, but that would be rare, as it's more likely to become a subjective entity or part of the subjective environment somehow. Shouldn't be represented as missing data.
Okay.
Can happen, though. Would be interesting to see.
Yeah. This is great, Carl. We're so close.
That didn't sound very excited. That's great, Carl. We're so close. Oh, okay. Give me one more. Lock 2. Oh, so great.
Okay. So, reason to celebrate. We can now make an objective reconstruction.
So, it worked.
My original approach didn't, but the machine learning approach did.
These are your memories you're using, right?
Surreal.
Yeah, for now.
Cool.
So what I did is to isolate a memory of a specific place, and then made the machine compare it with real footage of that same place, taken exactly at the same moment that the memory was made. So instead of trying to find out how to filter a memory out of its objective experience, I just let the machine attempt it through trial and error. It basically iterates reconstructions of my memory by randomly filtering unclassified data. And the random reconstructions that match the footage the most get selected, and a new round of random reconstructions begin. Eventually, the filtering is narrowed down to data that is more and more reduced in size. And after a while, the solution is basically the same as the footage, just more glitchy and blurry.
And did you test it with different types of memories?
Nothing too extreme in terms of emotional distress yet, but yes, all types of memories and places. I've been carrying a camera for quite a while now.
I like it, but I think that you still need a bigger test pool to truly call it objective. I mean, you could be introducing bias by how you're making these memories.
That's true. But currently, the places consistently match in size, shape, color. The sounds are getting clearer. While it's not perfect yet, it's robust enough to be certain that if anything bigger than, for example, the size of a tennis ball appears in an objective reconstruction, and if that isn't too blurry or glitchy, it means it was just there. The error margin is simply too small now.
Cool.
Yep. And the cool thing is we can start classifying and understanding this data now by going backwards.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that.
It's all uploaded.
Awesome, Russell.
Is the game too loud, by the way? I feel like it's much louder than I am. Or is it just those videos? I don't even know. Try and ever me in every Beat Saber map. And get rid of Carl and sell it as my own invention. Ah. True. One more. Block 3.
Okay, so now, besides switching states, we can actually sort of fast travel to different memories and events inside that memory. As we know, time is still an issue, as you can go back or further in time inside a single memory. So, I thought it would be handy to have some sort of database of memories and their events as you reconstruct them. It also captures visual references as you progress, so it will help us remember a bit about each reconstruction, as it gets confusing sometimes. So this is very rough, but basically what you do is choose a memory from the subject's lifeline, and then if that memory is split into sub-events, you can select them and reconstruct that specific moment in time. It's pretty simple, actually.
That's very handy.
Yep. And if you ever manage to do that objective filter, I made it easy to divide each event into objective and subjective, so they can be selected through here as well.
Thanks for thinking about that. We will make this work.
Well, we've already talked about it, but I'll say this. Even if it doesn't work, we'll reach that truth through subjectivity itself.
Don't let anyone hear you saying that.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Friday the 13th. Okay, one more, then I go on. Wait, did it become morning? No.
Very minor upgrade to the control panel this week. If we discover raw data, then try to use it somewhere, and then forget to pick it up, Evie will know where we left it, so she can recall it. I put a small input there in the control panel to do just that.
Perfect. I'm absolutely going to forget them.
Yeah, I was thinking of you.
Okay, on my side, I coded a small feature this week as well. If you need feedback from Evie about anything, she can now temporarily use more resources to process it. Technically, she will use more RAM to freeze a lot of secondary processes and then continue from that image. And if the RAM is not enough, she'll use our disks. So basically, a lot more processing power will be available for a few seconds, and the memory shouldn't shut down.
Perfect. Great.
Okay. Okay, maybe one more. Then we have the whole right side and only have the left side.
Just a quick update on Evie. We've uploaded a few more natural language modules that have really improved her speech. But the biggest upgrade is a module that allows her to learn from us. It does use some processing power, but it's worth it. The biggest gains occur when she is actually on a conversation and being challenged, instead of relying only on big data analysis. So since she's learning from us all the time, we should try to speak to her naturally. Be polite with her. Explain things. Correct her when she makes linguistic errors, and so on. The clearer our language, the clearer she'll be when trying to interpret data to us later.
Makes sense, yeah. Go to bed! Wow, we're going to my home for the first time. In reality, you can use your cell phone anytime and gain more insight from characters. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. Wow, there's
Home
so
sweet
much optional stuff to read. Like, who's Laura? Can we press some of the buttons below? Somehow?
Offline still. She called me yesterday, but it didn't connect.
I don't know. It's a game or lecture. Bad do sounds good. Ah. I do not want to read that. There's so much to read. Holy shit, dude. Then don't. Usually I like reading everything, but this is like, holy shit, that's a lot. An occasional, no. This is something interesting. Psychoanalysis. One of the most important concepts that Dr. Lacan introduced in the field of psychoanalysis, which allowed us to better understand Sigmund Freud's research on the unconscious, the concept of the signifier. No one would really be like, oh yeah, let's understand Freud better. That never said. No one ever said that in the last decades. Each signifier, thought, memory, or the elements of a dream, for example, must be understood in a relation or combination with others in order to grasp the meaning they generate. In a sense, our memories, thoughts, lapses, failed acts, and also our dreams work as a hieroglyph. Human subjectivity functions as an interconnected network, where each element refers to another, and these taken together generate meaning. Above I have said hieroglyph, that is an encrypted message. However, the way in which one element is related to another is usually like a metaphor. For example, for someone who consults us. about pain in the foot. It could be that the pain is due to having taken a bad step at some point in their life. Of course, this also compromises the role of the reader or listener about making a dictionary of conditions and applying it to each person equally. It's the case of a psychoanalyst that will replay role or listener towards whom the message directed, and with the help of our patients who provide us with associations of other signifiers or elements that are linked in this network, we can gather the encrypted meaning hidden from what torments them. The important thing is to understand that the unconscious human mind is structured as a network of elements that co-determine each other, and that each of us has a unique configuration. So I understand. Yeah, okay. I'm not longer interested. Never listen to me, always a bad idea. Ah, yes. They random wife gotcha on iPhone. Also, don't listen to MK. Ah, yes, that's a good idea. Actually read L2 only stuff in game. I mean, I haven't read in a while. I usually only read when I'm on holidays somewhere. So not very often. Especially not since COVID. Wasn't even MK. They have the same color. I got confused sometimes too. Or almost the same color. Hey Amuga, how's it going?
There's never enough time.
I'm good too. Bing.
A quiet night in my mostly quiet neighborhood.
Ping. Growing family holidays are what made me get into reading. Yeah.
Sometimes the best work happens at home.
I usually enjoy reading and games a lot though. It's not. But this is just a bit too much and says a bit too little, you know? Like this whole article is so long and basically doesn't give me any new information. Except that they for some reason thought that Freud had anything to do with all of this. Tancho, Bimuga. Hi Tancho. I like reading if characters talk, but if it's a lot of smaller notes. But what nearly is a newspaper is a little much, yeah. Should give Skyrim a try then. There's an interesting book called The Lusty Gonian Maid. I've played Skyrim and I played it for like 20 hours and like 5 hours of that was reading. No, I don't know how much it was. I didn't have a timer.
Sometimes the best work happens at home.
But it felt like a lot of reading, even though I didn't come very far.
Carl.
Carl!
So what do I owe this surprise?
Russell, how are you?
No complaints. How about you?
All good, thank you.
Happy to hear that.
Hey, I sent you an email.
Okay.
Yeah, and for some reason I felt like I should call you. It's nothing serious, just wanted to call you personally and tell you that, well, you know, wanted to say that regardless of our professional differences, I'm still here. If you need me. I know you know that, but I felt like I wanted to make it clear.
There's no need, Carl. I know we're good, and it's never been personal, you know that.
I know. I just wanted to make sure you knew where I stand. How are things with the TSB, by the way?
Stable, but they gave me this new case, and they don't seem very eager
Carl
to
is so
respect their own
cute.
laws.
Another murder?
Carl, you little
Yes,
cutie.
high-profile one. Go AT, no less.
Damn it. Wait, can you even tell me this?
You're under the same contract as I am, Carl.
I wonder if it will ever end. I should probably notify them.
Yeah, you should, before they jump to conclusions.
You're absolutely right.
And how are you doing?
Lots of change. House, work, people. Even this number will have to go.
How secretive.
Nah, it's just a renewal. I won't lie that it feels good to have just a little bit more funding, though. You should try it one day.
I bet it does. But you know...
You gotta finish your work. I know. Anyway, Russell, I'm glad to hear that you're okay. Let's be in touch, alright? And make sure to check that email I sent you.
Sure, I'll read it.
Good. Bye, my friend. Be safe.
You too, Carl. Take care.
Take care, Carl. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye bye. Such a good friend, though. USB titty sucking business. Yes. The spoons betray. Don't kill people, Carl. Yeah, don't kill people, Carl. Don't eat their hands.
I should use it more.
Fridge is making a noise.
A quiet night in my mostly quiet neighborhood. Interesting book about how in modern psychiatry the subjective experience of the patient has been left out in favor of DSM categories. These categories make everything easier for the industry, but the individual experience of the patient is thrown under the rug. Since we really know so little about the subjective
It
mind,
was like, game, are you okay?
there's little
Is
ways
this an
to challenge
animation
this.
that just got
I hope
stuck?
our
But
research
no, it's
finally
me.
changes that.
For each so-called mental illness, DSM lists a number of visible symptoms, and if you have, say, 5 or 6 out of 10, then you get a diagnosis. One of the symptoms in a list of defining features of schizoid personality disorder, for example, is wearing ink-stained clothes. The absurdity of this behavioral external definition becomes troubling when we realize that it forms part of a diagnostic system that, if it can grant access to treatment and insurance payments for some, it can restrain and sanction others and have significant effects on their lives. For DSM, only 2 kinds of causes exist: biological and stress-related. Like, and this is kind of cool that they mark the important things, cause that makes sense, you know. A recent survey of Medline publications on schizophrenia showed that a mere 0.17% of articles were related to the subjective experience of the patient. It is the very absurdity of this result that should make us realize that the DSM system of mental health diagnosis is totally off the rails. Just because Shipman did not have any of the visible symptoms of madness we see depicted in movies and listed in the mainstream psychiatric manuals does not mean that he wasn't mad, and in fact it is precisely the madness focused on by the earlier psychiatric tradition, which explores its discretion. It was helpful here in allowing us to pinpoint Shipman's psychosis and to suggest what may have triggered it and led to his homicides. What matters, as we shall see, is to unearth the logic in what psychotic subjects say about their experience. So much reading. It is. These dick sucking management. Yeah, all of it. Such good game. Okay, I guess we gotta just sleep. Oh look, a laptop. Oh, what this? Defense of Joshua Haynes tries to present evidence based on new brain scanning technology. Okay. We read that
This
before,
is
I
Marit
think, or
Sue's
something
speech
similar.
from receiving a UN award. It was about AI, the future, and this building's design. They seem to be already using it. She seems to be quite optimistic on what can be done.
That fucking building looks so dumb. By 3D printing to skyscrapers. Dark, tall, and spinny objects poke through the mist in a brisk winter morning like some titanic alien proboscis, moving in strange patterns on its own free will. So it seems. These actually Go-At's latest generation of concrete 3D printers building the first AI designed skyscraper in the world, made not only for humans but for everyone. The future is catching up to us fast, folks. Together we will tour a construction that is part science experiment, part housing solution, and completely cool. Oh my god, this sentence is so cringy. Basic placement for the CEO position. Sue found herself at the helm of a tech giant without direction and plummeting stock prices. Managed to cut losses and announce new AI-driven consumer products, which made the company a household name and turned a tidy profit. Under her careful guidance, Go-Ad has disrupted markets such as finance, evidence, during commerce, crime, regarding AI, Yeah, okay. Sure. She killed her, I don't know. Memory viewing tech will become public. First thing it will be used for commercially is porn. Neural networks. Introduction and to design and development. There's so much to read. They put so much effort into the texts. I mean, I also already found like 4 typos. Still an indie game after all, right? You need memory for Ponder, there's such ready infinite. Yeah, but then you can like spy on celebrities' memories and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see the memories on this thingy. Apparently I don't have to pee. What is this? I can't see.
After her mother
Can't
died,
see.
we haven't been very close. She blames me for not being close enough, I think. For being too focused on my work. Especially during my wife's last days.
I can't see shit.
It started updating on its own, stuck at 99.9%. Why am I not surprised?
Bed!
just need one final push.
But does that ever end?
I'm preparing my final work, The Human Experience. It's a framework for the future.
All very useful. Very down to earth.
That was loud as
Well,
fuck, bro.
Technology has changed the world many times for good or bad. But you could say that we have adapted, in a way. But can we adapt forever? Take the internet, for example. A great invention, even though it's presented some serious challenges to society. We're still alive. Now imagine if something as world-changing as the internet happened every year. Then add anti-aging technology to the mix, or technology to improve our brains. Maybe add general AI, all in that same year. And perhaps a new type of bomb. Can we catch up and adapt fast enough? Or will we lose control and leave it all to chance? Or to a group of companies? Or maybe we'll create too much control and leave our fate in the hands of a few politicians.
That's down to earth, I'd say. What do you think? So what are our options?
I think the scary thing is not knowing. We have to imagine that there's a powerful creature in front of us being fed by our creativity. It's not good, it's not evil. But once awakened, it'll change our civilization forever. We just have to be ready. That's why we need to create a solid ethical framework for the things we want to protect, so the fabric of society doesn't break.
Naive.
Okay, about one particular scary technology. Now that we have such advanced brain scanning tech, do you have any hopes of outlasting your body? Or do the possibilities of that make you even more worried?
It makes me even more worried. I accept the natural course of life.
And what would you say is your biggest drive in all of this? This independent quest?
I'm not sure.
He wants everything.
But why are you still using that voice for Evie? There are so many good ones now.
The fewer layers, the better. We don't need the emotional layer in the voice, do we?
Well, why not? Wouldn't that make communication easier?
No, it wouldn't. We've talked about this, Joshua. Getting things done between humans and understanding each other is hard enough already. Give me one good reason why I should add that to an AI assistant. What I need is her data expressed as rationally and plain as possible. Like an equation. This fantasy of human-like voices is just as stupid as it is dangerous.
All right. Jeez. Maybe you should add the emotion to yourself.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Shit. Anger is an emotion. Chapter 2, the drive. First thing to use this stuff for is so people don't have to go to school, right? Download Wikipedia, easy clap. I don't know if that's how it works. I heard it, Jerry. You done to download info into my brain? Is worry an emotion? Yes. I would say so. Oh look, it's birds. Maybe now I can see the picture.
Joshua was a student of mine. He is in jail because he supposedly committed a crime. Except I know he didn't. I saw it in his memories. But the court wouldn't accept the evidence, of course. Coming from new technology they don't understand yet. So that's what got the Objective State Project started. I'll get you out of there, kid.
Oh. That was interesting information. Now I can see that picture.
After her mother died, we
Why
haven't
is
been
it
very
black
close.
and white though? How old are
She
you?
blames me for not being close enough, I think. For being too focused on my work. Especially during my wife's last days.
Carl's email, and of course, a podcast is included.
You know what? I would never have thought that. It's amazing. It really is. I mean, your parents must be very proud. Congratulations to all of you.
Thanks, Phyllis.
Coming back to your work, you've been there from the beginning, am I right?
Yes, we were less than 15 people, I think. It was like 30 years ago, a few months after the company started.
And now you're head of technology.
That's right.
Amazing. So, before I ask you how smart you gotta be to do that, tell me, how did you guys move from being a small web research company with almost no investment into a company that leads on AI and pretty much every other technology for that matter?
Well, that's a big question.
But from a motivation perspective, what drove the evolution of the company? Was there a master plan from the beginning? Did you think you would expand to so many areas of tech?
Well, there are so many factors together. I mean, there's market share, emerging technologies, how what we already do can adapt to other markets, or let's say minimizing the risk, expanding. Of course, there was also the huge success we had at the beginning. That led us to decide pretty much where we wanted to go. But a master plan from the beginning, I don't think so.
But there is one now.
Well, you know, despite of what all the conspiracy memes tell you, there isn't. Just our strong core values.
Yeah, helping humanity with technology, being the good guys, yada yada.
Well, yeah, that's what we do. Yes.
I just remembered a picture I saw like 30 years ago, showing Bill Gates' head next to an alien skeleton. The magazine found all these similarities and urged you not to use Windows.
Well, I've seen thousands of those, and they won't go away. It's funny that despite all the good a company can do, how transparent it is, you just can't erase that.
It's just part of who we are.
Exactly.
But this leads us to one of the topics that has us here, right? Not everybody thinks you are on the right track, especially with the AI department. And we're not talking about your traditional conspiracy theory.
Yes.
And some of them are influential, well-respected people. I'm sure many know who I'm talking about. But yesterday, a letter appeared on the web, and it did cause a lot of noise. For the people hearing us now that don't know about it, it was from Mr. Carl Chasser, a very respected psychiatrist and scientist. This letter criticized GoAT's latest announcement, which did, in fact, make the world very, very happy and excited.
Not him, clearly.
Not him. Well, he criticized it for completely missing what's essential and saying it could lead to the worst step in our evolution ever taken.
Yeah, well...
And give me a second. Then he says a number of reasons why this shouldn't be accepted by governments, and goes on explaining in a very, if I may say, and this is only my opinion, in a very sort of poetic but cryptic way.
Well,
to
be honest, I wouldn't know where to start answering the letter, because the attacks are so surreal
Can't get
that
enough of it.
we sort of would have to study the letter first and try to find out its meaning.
Yeah, it is cryptic.
Exactly. And you know what? I'm sorry to say this, but
I
that
know
is
I'm yawning that much.
a very pedantic attitude. Pretty common along some intellectuals, actually. I mean, when I try to explain something to people, I don't try to confuse them first, you know? He's more than welcome to participate with his opinion. We know he's doing incredible research about the human mind, but certainly this doesn't help anybody. I don't think he actually understands what we are doing. He is incredibly paranoid, and he is full of dangerous mysticism. He's putting in our hands the responsibility of crushing surreal things that nobody understands, while in fact, what we are doing is increasing quality of life by a big margin, and nobody can deny that. Let me tell you this. Nothing we are doing is secret. Everything is what people want and need, and we are delivering it proudly and transparently. With all due respect to Mr. Carl, I think he has a romantic and dangerous view of staying behind in progress, and pretty typical of this whole go back movement, too.
You know, that's the impression I get as well, that he is incredibly paranoid, and despite how well written his letter is, his reasons are more like theories, based on other, more cryptic theories. Let me read a small section of the letter for those that haven't read it.
All right.
How long
says,
is this?
We are like reptiles that not long ago were fish, exploring the land for the first time, seeing how the rays of the sun blur through the water that gently covers our eyes. While we cannot yet explain or even wonder about this moving painting in front of us, we are inevitably inspired, seeking peace in the heat while we get to be one with the land. Then he goes, our greater tools are not the ones we know best, but all the complexity that hides behind our minds. Here we are now, beautiful reptiles, so far away from being human, thinking that because we found the trick behind the blurred sun, we now see far enough to define the range of what can be seen and the full reach of our desires.
I actually like the way he writes.
And the fact that he is a scientist also is what makes people follow him so much.
Well, that makes him intriguing, but does he give any real argument? Does he make any real point? Because you can't argue with poetry like that. That's not science. How much do we really know about his research, for example? I don't mean to discredit him or his partner, but we are talking about empiric, scientifically proved improvements here. That can only do good. So really, this romanticism is beautiful, but empty. When we went to the moon, you could have written a beautiful poem about the Earth and our lost relationship with it. And I bet that did happen. And it would be pretty and make sense, but would it have meant that we don't have to reach for the moon? It's like, well, I don't even know how to answer him.
I agree in the fact that the letter is almost like a poem, but he does give a few reasons, however cryptic. Would you like to go over some of them? We have a few minutes left.
Of course.
Okay, here's one. What they want to do is mix the unmixable. If you reduce human behavior to problem solving, then this problem solving eventually leaks into communication. And this communication is derived mainly from trial by error testing, since it would be an overpowered asset. However deep it might have been, you encourage a unidimensional form of life and you cripple all other dimensions. This isn't a problem on paper, but psychoanalysis has taught us that there is a balance between real accomplishment and effort. And from this balance, many forms of communication are partially generated, art and culture being two of them. If you suppress this with automation, you might end up needing it on a much bigger, dangerous, and ultimately unsatisfactory scale. It's a complex one.
Okay, first, as I said...
Wait, what?
First, we have to interpret all this from thin air, since no references
what are you
are
doing?
provided, and then
What
accept
is
the fact
happening?
that there is no evidence provided as well. This should be enough to undermine any scientific discussion.
Thank
but
you for 6,000
let's give it a shot. I think that
bits.
what he is trying to say is that by improving ourselves with AI, we are
67
basically
bits.
destroying our social
why?
ability, our full spectrum as human beings, and even our
thank you so
chances to
much.
be happy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Also an anonymous
So how is it
cheer.
then that with all
this-
the technology we already use day to day, the world is
Thank
actually
you
a
for
better
another
place
100
than
bits,
any
Puggies.
other time
Thank
on
you.
Earth?
I do think there are
What's
arguments
a boost
against
tray
that.
now?
We have
I
our
have
problems,
literally no idea.
But we are healthier,
Is it a hype
better
train? Did I
fed,
just
more
change the
educated.
name?
While AI houses do everyday things, we can spend that time with our friends, family, reading, or exercising. We die older.
God.
We have never cured so
Thank
many
you.
diseases, and the list goes on. The bad side of things, like global
I don't know
warming,
what a boost train
poverty,
is.
or
Can we please
kids
stop
stuck
this?
on
This
cell
is
phones,
going
are
for so
not
long.
technology's fault.
Shut up. Can I read your email? No. I would really like to read this email. Dear friend, a few months have passed. I feel we haven't had the chance to talk properly. It has been some crazy months for me, and I have zero doubts that for you as well. I'm writing this email because this distance doesn't feel right. Yeah, we might have had some differences, but I like to believe that we are still friends. I respect your call, Russell. Forget what I said. I respect your drive to make it happen. Maybe you will. In fact, I'm sure you will, one way or the other. My suggestion, follow the data, let me or other peers change the conclusions. I also want the kid out, but I can't force it. Let me help you achieve it. Objectively, may be possible after all, no matter how much I believe in it. Wow! Thanks, ne. Boah, gifts up. Puggies. 99% unlucky. Wow, 90. Thanks for 1,000 bits. What is happening? Why do you guys have too much money? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Wow. Where was I? Possible after all, no matter how much I believe in it. One-liners, we might be working on different approaches now, but we can still be there for each other. Personally, professionally, I'm here if you need me. Carl. Thanks, Carl, you're such a cutie. Carl is such a cutie. All these oil barons. 1,700 recommendations? What is it talking about? I have no idea. How that recommendation thing works either. The stream will get recommended to people depending on the level of the train. Oh, that's weird. If it counts per scene or per people that actually click it, I have no idea. Something about front page or something, I guess. Don't put me on the front page, guys, I'm shy. Anyways. You have 1,700 views. Ah, yes, of course. Oh, I can look at the pictures now, but it's way too close to look at it. And now it looks like... This looks like a nose, and this is the mouth. And when I put the eye here... It looks very weird. Anyways, can I look at those too? No. It's all the beard. True. This is like the mustache here and here. And this is like a chin beard.
My wife's paintings. My wife's paintings.
Okay.
Laura's backpack. She's had it since high school.
Cute.
At this hour?
What is... Is it a selfie? Definitely.
What is this place? What have you gotten me into, Tom?
It's true that you have her brain. Be careful what you do with the information you extract. I think she was killed because of what she knew. Then where does that leave you? I don't know who killed her, or if she was killed at all, but I'll help you find answers. You need to expose everything. I can help you make a solid case. These pictures are from her cell phone. I'm trying to find connections, but these in particular make no sense. Perhaps you can help me find something about them. I'll call you when it's safe, and don't tell anyone about this. For your own sake. A friend. Okay. Thank you.
There's never enough time.
Ding.
It's supposed to be fall.
Why is it not?
I think I recognize this luggage.
Luggage is such a funny word.
Laura. I think I recognize this luggage.
Luggage.
Sometimes the best work happens at home. It's supposed to be fall.
Why is it not fall? Because you lug it around? Lug. Wow.
How considerate. Does she do this on purpose?
Why would she? Also, look how I'm turning. Not moving my feet.
A note from Laura.
Hi, Dad. So here I am, crashing at your house again. I guess it makes you the winner of our last debate. I'm sorry, I wanted to call first, but it's been some rough days. And my cell phone is dead. I hope you don't mind me staying for a few days. I waited for you a few hours, but I really need to sleep now. Haven't slept for a while. I'll explain everything later, Laura.
I'm not happy I was right. I'm not happy I was right. Laura. I wonder what she's up to.
Starting boosting is in progress. Prepare for instant fame. Oh no. The instant fame. What's gonna happen? Does she have purple hair? That's nice. For some reason, I like it that the fridge is making sounds. This is so cool. Also, this coffee can thingy. Very cool. To make espresso. Why is that on the stove? Looks dangerous. No, it's made to put on the stove. Everyone is dead. Okay, what we do now? Just call Laura. Really wonder if I'm supposed to click the thing buttons below somehow. But I don't really see how. Ask Eve to analyze pictures. Okay. Sure. Bye, Laura. Cell phone looks quite old too, to be honest. I don't care how the cell phone looks. Look at his fucking nails, dude. What are those fingers? This is freaking cursed. The phone might be from 2014, but these fingernails are from space. I don't know what that is. No, I didn't want
Russell?
to call anyone. Nothing.
It's nothing. Sorry.
Okay. Any news on the password?
No, not yet.
Keep looking.
Imagine just calling someone. Hey, what's up? Nothing. Sorry. He's the alien that was seen next to Bill Gates. Dum, dum, dum. Okay.
Hi, Evie. Before asking about the overnight scan, I need to get a letter scanned. Anything you can find on it is useful.
Understood. Please leave it in the scanning hardware, and I'll do my best.
What is the scanning hardware? Is it this thingy?
Okay, here it is.
It's a
Please see if you can
weird-ass
match
scanner
that
you
picture
have
with
there.
anything. It's urgent.
Understood.
And if there are any fingerprints or any other clues you can extract.
I'll start with the picture. I have hardware limitations for most other tasks.
Yeah, I know. I'll build a decent scanner soon. Meanwhile, I'm sure my little project can be of some use.
I will try.
That's all I ask.
I built a decent scanner soon. How about you just buy one? Why do you have to build your own scanner? Do those not exist in this universe? Just buy a stupid scanner. Holy shit, dude. The tip between the finger joints. Yeah, right there, like in the middle of this part of the face. It's so dumb. So it looks so weird. It's amazing. I love it.
Nothing else to put in there for now.
That's what he said.
So, anything interesting on the search last night?
I found 2 parts of her lifeline that may help you, but only one is fully reconstructed. This one is a childhood memory that seems to be connected not only to the password, but also to her adult life. The other one is a recurring dream that started about 1 month ago, virtually every night. I'll need to brute force my way to a reconstruction for this dream. I'll notify you when I have something that can be uploaded.
Interesting. Upload the childhood memory in the meantime, and keep working on that dream. Evie, please activate the control panel Carl was working on. It might be easier now that we have more than one memory available.
Understood. And letter scan is in process. Nothing found yet.
Thanks. Keep me posted.
The last memory found in the subject's lifeline. Childhood memory. Okay, we have unlocked everything. And this one. Let's go to the new one! Let's go!
Control panel 1.2 is activated.
Evie, what song is this?
Searching. I can't find a match in online databases.
Sweetie!
I don't know what song this is. Yep. There was some wind outside. Yep. There was some wind outside. I wonder who the artist was. Homemade cookies.
Cookies! Give me cookies! I want those cookies! Give me the cookies! Okay.
Maybe her parents?
Eve, dinner is ready. I don't know. I want cookies too. Yeah, give me all the cookies.
Maybe her parents?
I hear pizza.
Processing. At this time, I don't have any useful feedback.
I just hear starving. Pizza, 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 starving, starving, pizza, pizza, starving.
A time warp. The control is near the door.
Good thing I didn't hear the podcast or the lecture thingy about the time warp yet.
I can't enter. It's like a black wall.
Oh god, it's so pink.
Someone unreadable and the magic mirror show.
Black wall, probably Dark Souls boss behind. Hydrate? Okay, can do.
A toy dinosaur.
Cute.
In the middle of the bed. A toy dinosaur. Children.
Wow. Don't just randomly put a child behind me.
Children. What are you looking at, Joanna? Another failed glass attempt, although now it reaches further into its surroundings. Someone unreadable and the magic mirror show. Glass, mirrors, So many old superstitions exist about them. They are so impossible to interpret subjectively. Is it something in the mirror? Is there missing data here, Evie?
Nothing misplaced, and I can't find any close links.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm putting a type behind. I watched some odds yesterday playing the ring. Odds. None of you answered my DBD question. I didn't see it. Imagine he's saying while you're looking at Joanne and the guy in the memory's like, get out of my memory. We have to get into the
What are you looking at,
subjective
Joanna?
one now, right? God perks are like what eye perks are for survivors. I don't know exactly. I haven't played for a while.
Happy memories are always saved in a special way.
What the fuck, is it a face hugger? Did it just run away? The fuck is that? Why is there a giant spoon?
A spoon with books.
What the heck?
A time warp. The control is near the door. A time warp. The control is near the door.
Was this kid on drugs?
I don't know what song this is.
This is so trippy.
Her own version of things. Such beautiful innocence. There's also that spoon again orbiting the sun. Interesting.
Her interpretation of her parents is the sun. With a spoon in its orbit. Such pure innocence. I don't know. I don't know, that is just weird. What what do you mean? Spoons, don't say I didn't want you. Oh, you're... That is scary because you know
It doesn't
everything.
like when I look at it. It doesn't like when I look at it.
Oh, okay.
Another failed glass attempt. Although now it reaches further into its surroundings.
Hey, it somehow works though.
Glass, mirrors. So many old superstitions exist about them. They are so impossible to interpret subjectively. Someone unreadable and the magic mirror show.
Processing. At this time, I don't have any useful feedback. Processing. At this time, I don't have any useful feedback.
It doesn't like when I look at it. I can't enter. It's like a black wall. Happy memories are always saved in a special way.
Guess we're going to the kitchen. Where did the spoon go? Wasn't there a spoon on the bed? Yeah. Probably still there. Yeah, there it
A
is.
spoon with books.
We're going to the endless kitchen now, though.
They are definitely a fond memory. Quite different from the objective state. They are definitely a fond memory. Quite different from the objective state.
What is that? It's creepy. It's almost as if I was playing a horror game.
Could be a defense mechanism.
Most likely. In current patch, they are unfiltered by default.
Are they using my behavior?
Yes.
Good. This will give them a much broader expression range. Thanks for the warning, though. Happens only when I walk backwards. I should keep going like this. Happens only when I walk backwards.
That's cool. And the face hugger can hug your face? Yeah, just the back of my head. There are 2 bedrooms. Only 1 spoon though. Cake! So I'm mirrored now, that's weird. Could hug your butt? That's okay, I like my butt being hugged. Can sit on it.
Someone's desperate to enter. Someone's desperate to enter.
No spoon. Oh, now I'm in the mirror, I guess.
It seems slightly different than the last time I saw it.
Or maybe not. Run.
Processing. I can't pinpoint an exact event for this area. Time is a moving variable. I recommend keep going forward. It must lead somewhere.
Okay. Get PTSD from these enter noises. Too soon? What?
Processing. I can't pinpoint. I recommend.
The music stopped? Yeah. Put this key into every hole he found. Ooh. Ah. I see. The weird neighbor. This door with the wrong key for like 6 hours. Oh my god. And what is happening? Why am I in a cave now? What is this?
Processing. I can't pinpoint an exact event for this area. Time is a moving variable. I recommend keep going forward. It must lead somewhere.
Maybe if you say so, but this is pretty weird. Why are there chairs in the wall? Did you just jump down? Or I guess I can't even jump. I'm just walking. Guess makes sense. Where are you? Oh, there was a giant
The
head.
path splits in two.
No.
Processing. I can't pinpoint. I recommend.
Left or right? I don't know. I would go right because of those shady thingies, shards. How would it split? I have no idea. Sorry, I went right before you wrote it.
This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory.
But there's a dog head in the left path. Oh, I didn't see that. 12 seconds delay. Oh, I see.
This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory. Is that Joanna inside the frame?
And the scary mask. I don't know what this mirror is doing. Also, I don't know what this is. Is this two hands melted together? Easy to interpret weird things with distortions like this everywhere. Crash it very funny, you kidding me, Twitch? Maybe just a minute. I don't know, I didn't see it. So the split happened, Twitch sent them back in time, they explained something else. Yeah, that makes sense. What the fuck? What the heck am I witnessing right now?
Processing. Highly chaotic readings at this memory event. Reconstruction is barely operational.
Is that Joanna inside the frame? That behavior was extremely aggressive.
Yes.
I wonder what it's hiding.
Oh, there's the dog. Over that hand. Over. I'm not going crazy. Not yet. What is this vagina? Actually, it looks like I would imagine the inside of an ear.
I can't enter. It's like a black wall. Maybe it works from the other side.
To the other side. And cuts against humanity that says a vagina that leads into another dimension. Maybe we found it. Wow. Everything makes sense now.
Unreadable. Maybe in the objective state.
What do you mean unreadable? It's a giant person.
Maybe it works from the other side. Evie, is there a reason the dog can enter there while I can't?
It wasn't resolved as a neutral space. The coordinates are only for the dog, which is a Class D entity.
Class D. Could it be made into an avatar?
Querying stability. Done. Mapping behavior. Done. Processing. Avatar transform awaiting input. Usability unpredictable.
Interesting shapes. Not such a relaxing sound anymore. It's the same music, but distorted.
Lock avatar unlocked. Nice. Oh, look, it's a melted spoon.
You again. Are you watching TV? I would have imagined the subjective static noise to be different at this age.
Big spoon. Dinner is ready. Dinner's ready.
Microwave food.
Kids, dinner's ready. Kids, dinner's ready. Kids, dinner's ready. Kids, dinner is ready is what she's saying. Kids, dinner's ready. Not Keith. Kids, dinner's ready. Kids, dinner's ready. Well, there's a spoon, or is that the grandma? I don't know, it could be anyone. It could also be the brother or the father, I don't know. I guess the pizza guy was the brother. Because the father had different clothes and was a bit taller. I guess the giant person is her dad.
Unreadable. Maybe in the objective state.
How does that help me? But now I'm here in the dark where there's nothing else. Great. Okay. Which states out there? Yeah, maybe. What if I switch states here though? Also, we didn't look for the objective state there at all. If it even has one. And we didn't see something there. But
The static noise of old TVs were quite hypnotic.
song is gone. Oh.
One of them should be the mother. One of them should be the mother. Microwave food. Are those baby sandals behind the glitch? Evie, isn't this body a little blown out of proportion? For it being in the objective state, I mean.
There are no errors in the simulation.
Is it inside the scale error margin?
0.11% off, but valid thanks to accurate matches on its surroundings.
Okay. Still seems a bit too big. We'll have to review those algorithms soon.
Understood.
I could swear it's slightly different from the last time I saw it. A bedtime story, maybe. A bedtime story, maybe. The sound of children playing is gone. It's a different memory moment. Are those baby sandals behind the glitch? I can't enter. It's like a black wall.
Okay. We both them are the mother. Who needs fathers anyway? Ah, yes. I'm on 2 seconds without refreshing. What's happening? Are you changing my states? Yes, definitely.
Are those baby sandals behind the glitch?
I literally can't tell if that's what I'm supposed to be doing or not.
can't enter. It's like a black wall.
That's funny though.
Processing. Subjective entities might react differently to an avatar.
Yes, of course, that's what the avatar's for. Wait. No! No! Dog! Oh no! Oh no, no, I broke the game. Oh no. You glitched the glitch. Oh no. Oh no, I can't go back in. Oh wait, I can. Oh my god. You don't understand what I'm... Dog. Can't switch stages with the dog. But I have everything here anyways. What is this? What? How did that happen? What is happening? Also, what happens when I do stuck inside a memory fiber? Outside a memory. Stuck outside a memory fiber. Okay, can I switch here? No. Wait, that also was glitched already. There was not supposed to be nothing. There was not supposed to be everything black.
I can't enter. It's like a black wall. Unreadable. Maybe in the objective state.
We're going through someone's memory of what? I don't know what that word means. Yeah. The dog can go back to the vagina tunnel.
This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory. The path splits in two.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. What am I missing here?
This feature is designed to recall unresolved raw data that was lost by the user. But raw data needs to be discovered first. Processing. Subjective entities might react differently to an avatar.
So weird. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know how he found this fourth memory. It wasn't there.
Another child's room.
What is happening? I can't do anything. Did my mouse just die?
The dog projects a child's shadow. Maybe it's not a dog after all.
The dog was also in her death memory, in the form of a picture.
Exactly. Could there be a sister or brother? I was told by that detective that she was an only child. We need to find out more about this room and this child.
Oh, maybe it was the dad, but there's still another child.
You again.
What the fuck is that? I saw pizza. pizza. What the fuck?
Processing. The readings of the data picked up in that room are interesting.
Interesting. How exactly?
Can't be interpreted, but there are possible descriptive words: pattern, voice, day, food. Also, it seems to be connected to positive feelings, which are more present in the earlier events. Reminder, if needed, I can recall for you any discovered raw data left inside a memory. Option is on the control panel.
Doggo! Or something, I don't know. Sorry. Dead. It's Dan!
Evie, fill in this time warp with this data from start to end. Huh. Ordering food, it seems. 922 Klimt Street. Dinner bar. Interesting. I could check out the real place now.
Okay, how much? Klimt Street, 922. Dinner bar. Hey, we ordered some pizza. I'm starving.
Nice.
So I'll get that one plus one with tomato, okay? I guess. Okay, how much?
Hail Stan, indeed.
Joanna, are you leaving? Joanna, is it you? Where are you going?
Oh god, don't look there. Oh, instant headache. Don't know why I'm having that thought, but I wonder if feelings can be objective. Aren't feelings like a opposite of objective? Watching this, it does feel like how I might remember some stuff. That's interesting. There's a tree falling in the woods, but no one is there to hear it. Did it make a sound? Kind of thing. Doggo! Doggo cute! Oh yes, this is somehow not an interesting scene.
Are you Joanna as well? Are you leaving the house? The light seems like it's leaving the house from under the door. The light seems like it's leaving the house from under the door.
Knew a bit about some of the dreams I can remember too. Well, I guess that was the point why they did it like that, right? Make it look like weird simulated memory. Do you find sadness in someone who doesn't feel sad? Oh my god, a philosophical chat is going on. How to get out here? There's some light going on there. Oh, I've seen everything here, okay. Never mind then, I've seen everything. Get me out of here.
Processing. At this time, I don't have any useful feedback.
Yeah, but the thing is, can you still say that you, like, can you realize it afterwards? Can you be like, oh, I actually was sad then, but I didn't feel sad? But yeah, then it's just like the memory of that makes you sad, right?
My server's set up. Not so fast anymore, but still solid as a rock. I really need a new partner. Hard to replace Carl, though.
Carl is such a cutie pie. I want my Carl back, give me my Carl. I think I do that. Hard to say. I mean, sometimes you also don't have access to your feelings. And then you could say that you just realized later that you were sad at that moment and you just couldn't feel it at that moment. I don't know. Mentally diagnosed, Sarah. Oh no. Ah, that jump scared me.
Laura?
Hello.
Hey, Dad. Sorry for crashing by without telling you. My cell phone was dead.
Is everything all right?
Well, me and Chris had a fight, and I left him.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. You were right, of course. I need to think things through first. Did you see my note?
Yes, I saw it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dad. You were right. I hope you don't mind me staying a few days.
No worries. Stay as long as you need to. I'll pick up some food on my way home.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, I'll be going out with a friend tonight. I promise I won't wake you up. It's just that we haven't seen each other for a while, and I need someone to talk to. But we'll see each other tomorrow morning, probably.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Thanks, Dad. And I promise I won't be a nuisance.
Don't worry about it. Talk to you soon, all right?
Right. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Laura.
We have to be good dad. I'm good daddy. Wait, that's no, let's pretend I didn't say it that way. That was weird. Anyways. It's possible to consciously or subconsciously block out feelings. I guess. But did you still have that feeling in that moment, or is the blocking basically actually blocking it? Or just postpone it to later? That's like, I think that's not, you can't really answer that. That's very philosophical and a matter of how you define all of that stuff, I guess. And there's no definition for feelings, so... Is it time to get alcohol? No, I didn't put the red wine on ice. There's so many possible cases, so if everything is valid, then what does anything... Oh no! The existential crisis! All I wanted was be good dad to love... I mean, what? What are we doing? Oh yeah, go to the place. No, apparently go home. Not going to that place, I don't know. I've had a lot of times, but I feel like I can block out that feeling as long as often and as often as I want. But why would you want that? That's weird to me. Bing! I always do it when I come home, just so everyone knows. I'm home! What is...
My unfinished life's work.
The human experience, an ethical framework for the future. As AI, biotechnology and other powerful discoveries change ourselves and the world, if body, mind and social interaction enter the train of technological advancement. If technology goes faster than we can comprehend its effects on our civilization, it is time for us to better understand our shared human experience and build a future made for us, instead of letting the future experiment on us and likely fail. Is a human experience and society itself built on the shoulders of a life-death cycle? If this were to change, what are we going to do to ensure peace? Our minds, which evolved around the survival of small groups, prepared for mass information. How do we build communication that can handle these limitations? Our instincts of empathy, which evolved to survive and procreate, prepared for what? Prepared for extreme longevity. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oops. Stupid invading spoons. What is wrong with the bots today? Is that what I get from the boost train? A lot more bots. Thanks Twitch. Thanks for this feature. Good job. I think I get the stupid black wall thinking about that. Make the wall. Okay. Anyways. No, don't put it down. No, I just wanted to click back into the game.
My unfinished life's work.
Yeah, I know. Put it up. Will our worst instincts, which have sent us to war for minimal physical differences or ideology, stand back when true physical change starts to happen and those changes pass on to the next generations? How do we avoid this? All these are questions that we don't have an answer to yet. It is dangerous to ask them, but it is equally dangerous not to. Based on decades of studies about the human mind and putting our theories to test using revolutionary technology, we attempt to create an ethical framework for the future around that elusive question. What does it mean to be human? We don't know this. Hey Hod, how's it going?
Sometimes the best work happens at home.
Laura!
There's that Indie Tech magazine from GoAT. They run a photography competition. Laura's an aspiring photographer. She once asked me if she could take a picture of our project. I really hope this isn't what she wanted them for. We said no, of course. Laura's an aspiring photographer. She told me she's got an exciting job, but didn't want to share much. I wonder what happened with all that.
She gonna betray us? Anyways, why am I here? I guess I should go back into the laboratory. Just came home from work. Wow, that's late. Even way too many people act like there's an answer. Calling it so easy answers suck and hard answers. Oh, there's the thingy. But I want to see what happened to the scans of the other stuff. Ah, my foot got caught in my pants. I don't know how that happened. Don't ask me. Probably real life glitches are going on. Hey, easy, nice cut. Do you scan those? Evie, talk to me. Evie, please.
Nothing else to
Happiness,
put in there
okay.
for now.
Nice cockware everywhere. This chat is full of nice cock.
Upload is ready.
Oh yeah, we could watch some of those. Why not? Something else to put in there right now.
Is it on?
Yes.
Okay, Russell.
Is
I
this
think it
thing
needs
on?
just a few more days.
Is this thing
I
on?
could use some testing, though.
Count on it. This weekend?
It'd be great, but weren't you going to meet with Laura?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Monday, then.
Cool. So, subjective entities. As we decided, the understanding of subjectivity should be handled from different angles to avoid bias. So this particular angle is all about allowing the data to speak for itself, so to speak. I didn't want to rush into applying any concept we feel safe to talk about yet. So I first isolated data that had these characteristics: lack of particular location, lack of predefined shape, lack of overall consistency, a strong, erratic influence on other memory data, and of course that AI doesn't get close to interpret it. So with this data, instead of forcing Evie to interpret something out of it, I allowed it to sort of latch to human and animal behavior patterns. Let me explain this. I mapped thousands of different behaviors into patterns, and then allowed the machine to brute force similarities between these patterns and the original uninterpreted data. If these are found, they can complement each other, because after a while, the data will have some behaviors more suited to itself than others. And with a little push, they can work as a vehicle to express the data. It's still far off to get something objective about it, but it allows for a lot of guesswork about what is the subjective thing that's going on in the memory. For example, let's say the subjective data is some sort of tense nervousness. Then there is a chance a subjective entity is introduced into the reconstruction to make sense of some of the data that has a behavior typical of tension and nervousness. I'm aware that there are layers of interpretation here, but thankfully the pool sample is huge, and the good thing is that we can do investigative work with this. If we analyze the data carefully and start to challenge these behaviors, it can't lead to an objective conclusion, but it can lead to something if other aspects of the memory support the hypothesis that can come out of these behaviors. What do you think?
I love it. It allows us to investigate further without closing any doors.
I knew you'd get it. It's just having a bigger expression range for the subconscious. That's all we need for now.
Chat is full of nice cock and he says nothing good to put in there. Not good enough for him. Aww. He's very picky.
Should I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So after some serious wrestling with time, always a
brute
complex
force his
subject,
ass.
we have a new feature for our time-based reconstruction problems.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. So since it's difficult to freeze one specific moment over a large space, there's always the chance that time variations are too large and that they introduce errors to the reconstruction. So when Evie does find a part of a memory which has a range of moments available, like for example, someone walking from his room to the backyard, and sometimes it's not enough time to make it a different memory event. So what I did, in order to make use of that information, is that if that room-backyard range fits into the maximum time threshold of the event, Evie will now introduce a control that we can use to warp time on that specific object, instead of choosing one part and discarding the rest, so we can see the whole sequence without disturbing the rest of the memory. Thanks.
So avatars are like a quick adaptation of the subjective entity's work. After a while, we've been able to classify subjective entities based on a few characteristics, like aggressiveness, amount of reaction to the other elements in the memory, and a big list that we can go through later. But what I discovered is that some of the entities are fully passive, meaning that they do not express behavior, but other entities do react to them. So they are part of the subjective behavior web, but passive. So what I did is make a small hack to use their influence at our will. So it allows us to investigate other entities.
So we can control them.
I wouldn't say truly controlling them, but we can move them around and see how they influence the rest of the subjective space. It's only a spatial thing for now, but it can be really helpful to study how the patterns react to each other.
Not really understanding space-time yet. What do you mean?
Okay. Still working on the on-the-fly scanning project. It's still a long way to go, but I'm moving in the right direction. The head needs to be fully constrained, though. That's what I'm solving right now. Just moving a bit slow with everything that's happened lately. Yeah, logs will probably stop for a while, until things normalize a bit.
That was a short log. Okay. We watched all of them, yay! Lecture's over, we can go and investigate more now. How could that happen? I had 2 little milk left. For my muesli, my day's ruined. No, not the muesli. You can fill it up with your tears. You don't have any tears, Kappa. Lovely place. What are emotions? I don't know, but do you think you can feel them without noticing that you're feeling them?
Russell, we need the password.
Like, right now?
Yes, right now.
Just give me 5 minutes. I might be onto something here. I'll call you right back.
Do it, but fast.
Those chimes are still hanging somewhere. No defense mechanisms to worry about. No defense mechanisms to worry about.
This is so cool. Oh, it's so cool.
Shaman Poe. Amazing that it's still readable. The mirror still remains. Wasn't Joanna looking at it? The mirror still remains. Wasn't Joanna looking at it? The whole neighborhood feels abandoned.
It's so cool. It's an education video about space time. Now you can learn about space time. Relief for bed, now have a good one, don't die. Good night, MK. Have good sleep and thanks for your bits again. Take care. Stay safe. And yeah, but I'm about dying, that's how I get most of my emotions. But how do you know that you actually have them then? Like being interested in the more advanced things while being uneducated about the basics. I guess.
So, she had a little sister. Martha, could she still be alive? Martha, it seems you were quite important in your sister's mind. What happened to you?
I feel like I could have searched for the password in the other memory that we already looked through, but Evie searched for more information than that too, I think. But we just didn't do that. Okay. My house. And sis. Sorry for mom, Joanna. What's it say down there?
The whole neighborhood feels abandoned. The mirror still remains. Wasn't Joanna looking at it?
Yeah, I don't think that we can find the password here.
Those chimes are still hanging somewhere. chimes are still hanging somewhere.
See them. Chapter 3, the two catalysts. Wait, we're in chapter 3 and we didn't tell the password. Oh.
Yes?
Russell, we can't wait for the password anymore. Do you have it?
Fail on purpose. Couldn't find it. Ask for time.
I know I'm close. Just give me 5 minutes.
Our window of time is closing. We haven't got 5 minutes. Just hurry. If you take any longer, we'll have to give it a shot on our own.
Hi, Evie. Any news on the picture scan?
I can't find any patterns. I am limited by the hardware.
Yeah. Point taken.
However, I was able to reconstruct the recurring dream I mentioned before. It seems to have started about 30 days before her death, with strongly repeating patterns. It is available on the control panel.
Good. Thanks.
Educate yourself. Dog ate the sister. That must be it. Kitty! If it's a real kitty, it ate the password. Ah, yes. 92 was the address of the house, right? I guess. Personal. Bed. Probably. Off to bed tonight. Good night, easy. Have good sleep. And nice dreams. Oh, my neck hurts. Ugh. I don't know why.
I am having trouble reconstructing time and perspective in this dream.
How bad is it?
I should be able to reconstruct all the events eventually, but their continuity and the different dream perspectives are impossible. Please expect a few errors in continuity and perspective.
Hey, thanks for meeting with me.
Of course. We're friends. You seem quite upset.
I was. Sorry about that. It's a long story.
It's okay. What is it you wanted to show me?
% of dream reconstructed.
This dream reconstruction is really something special, Evie.
As it is a dream, there are no filters for physical accuracy. Therefore,
I know. It's easier to grasp the aesthetics of the imagination than the visual truth of memories.
Precisely. 16% of dream reconstructed.
I don't even see a time warp here.
Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere.
adult. Wait, what? How's that a good age to die?
Evie, try to reconstruct perspective from this angle at the current time of the
Listen,
dream.
I've been thinking a lot about the company and you leaving it.
Did something happen?
Well, no. Not yet, at least. Can you help me check on some files? It's not my area and I just want a second opinion.
I'm guessing it's classified. I'm still under your very unique contract, you know.
Yeah. I know it's a big ask.
Fast climbing.
%20 of dream reconstructed.
USA again? I don't know.
Processing. In case there are errors, I can attempt to reconstruct from a different perspective.
Okay. I'll tell you if there's a time and viewing angle that seems like a better option. Evie, please try to fix this perspective to the dream.
But tell me, didn't your team of lawyers give you a legal assessment?
They did, and we're good. This thing isn't even regulated.
So you're safe on the legal angle, but you're still worried and you're risking your job coming here. And the engineers, are they okay with it?
Yeah, but you know how much pressure they are under. I just want to be sure. I don't feel like turning a blind eye to this. It feels different this time.
Siren South American? I have no idea. Last 10 hours, okay, think I need to go to bed right away. Then you should. Yeah, you should.
27% of dream reconstructed.
Bye bye, hon. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by.
Could that be Joanna and Martha?
Wow, whoosh. They did.
100% of dream reconstructed.
So that's the end of the dream. She seemed worried about something they were making. Hopefully there's more information around to get a clearer picture of what caused this dream in the first place. Could that be Joanna and Martha?
Processing. Dreams catalysts are usually found at their start, but maybe this one wasn't seen because of my reconstruction errors. As there doesn't seem to be more perspective errors, I would recommend attempting to reach new areas by using the deformation of the dream itself.
Wow. Seemed a lot like a nuke. Yup. And I'm feeling butter. Very smooth. That's what he meant. Maybe I should sleep. I'm gonna sleep soon too. But
I don't trust the lead engineer. He's too young, too eager to prove himself.
All right. Let me take a look. But I'll tell you that the way you describe the guy reminds me of you a bit.
Fair enough.
What happened? You seem different.
You mean I don't seem like the ruthless bitch that always gets her way?
We had our differences, Joanna. And I shouldn't have said that. But I respect you, and I know that deep down...
I don't care what you think of me. I really don't. But this is bigger than us. Will you help me?
Sure. Just leave the files with me, and I'll let you know what I need.
I wonder if there's some way to get up there.
What is Start raining.
Is that rain?
In my heart. I could sleep.
Nature. Nature. Another dog. As far as I know, Joanna didn't have a dog in her apartment. Someone else's, perhaps. A cabin, maybe. Nature.
Wow. What happened to my
This water must represent something. Water is usually a powerful subjective concept. I'm sure it's no coincidence. They look like my servers. They look like my servers.
Joanna. What is Joanna? On the beat.
Look at this. There are elements from her childhood. Could they be a deeper layer of the dream? There's steam coming out of that pipe. I should get closer.
There's a spoon. The spoons. How is water a subjective concept? Well, it represents things. I mean, it objectively exists too, but in dreams, usually it's not about actual water being there or not.
There's steam coming out of that pipe. I should get closer.
Okay. I have enough information to say that this is not your regular play. This is brand new.
I know that. I just need to know the details. From a neutral perspective.
It's just... I can't believe they want its current state.
Well, we have them breathing down our necks. We need to release before they keep pulling the laws out of...
Look, I know their laws are like killing a fly with a hammer, but this time, you may need that.
You actually believe that?
No, I think they're assholes, but you're not helping. You're creating that beast.
Well, I'm worried too, am I not?
Yeah, well, it's something.
Richard, why is this different from your usual sermon about every other tech we've put out there?
Here, let me show you.
puzzle. Richard. Can you find something on him, Evie?
Searching.
A new piece of technology, which she took to this Richard guy to see how safe it was. Apparently, the answer was enough to make her dream this every night until her death. Worrying indeed.
There are hundreds of Richards that could be connected to Joanna somehow. 29 of GoAT's current employees alone, and that is only from people that have their profiles public.
Okay. Keep searching while I ask around.
I want to look into this again and see if I can find the password. I don't know if I want to tell him the password actually, but yeah.
I'm ready. Steak.
So the laptop was here. She even took the time to write something.
Always wanting. But I.
A few words, not enough to make sense, though.
Processing.
Future. I'm ready.
At this time, I don't have any useful feedback.
Guess we don't find the password here. I don't know how to find it though.
I'm ready.
Joanna, what happened to you?
Always wanting.
The water is running. The mirror shards are making a trail to the bedroom.
Always wanting. But I. Someone. Future. I'm ready. Steak.
And I couldn't shift the dreamer around in there, I tried. What was the other component of the password? Maybe it's a hint? I forgot it, to be honest. Does it tell me somewhere? Fortunately not.
A spider web. No way out. Her laptop. If it's in the objective state as well, then somebody did take it.
A picture of the dog following me around is the creepiest thing in this game. I don't remember what the password was. I guess we're not gonna get it. As soon as I move, he's gonna call again and want the password, right?
Nothing else to put in there for now. Hello?
Mr. Russell, hi. My name is David. I'm calling on behalf of Marie Xu.
Marie Xu? From GoAT?
That's right, the CEO.
Oh.
Miss Xu would like to speak to you in person, Mr. Russell, at GoAT today, if possible.
Meet with me? Why?
She'd probably like to tell you herself, sir.
Oh, okay. I'll be there.
Good. I will let Miss Shu know of your answer. Directions will be sent to your phone, including a pass to our guest parking lot. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, it was not the guy. Try guessing 92. I'm not even sure if I am allowed to guess whatever I want. Because I didn't try it. I'd always just said, give me 5 more minutes, give me 5 more minutes, give me 5 more minutes. Guessing was an option, but I don't know if he would just will say a random number or if I have some options like 92 or whatever. Or if he's just gonna randomly say a wrong one. Was what the last option was? I mean, I don't know, I didn't click it, so I don't know what it means. Could be. Anyways. Should stop. Because I'm tired. And this is a good way, good part to stop anyways. I go there because I know then it's probably saving, I guess. And then I end. Yeah, we're going to the funny looking tower. The nuke is going off in a dream.
My car's like a unicorn in here.
Ugly? But what is that supposed to mean?
Hello?
Mr. Russell, this is Marie. A pleasure to speak to you.
Oh, Miss Chu. The pleasure's all mine.
I was notified of your arrival. I hope you had no trouble getting in.
No, none at all.
I'm very sorry for the short notice, and thank you for accepting our invitation.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. There's a lot to talk about. Listen, I'm on my way down. Please meet me on the middle bridge.
Sure. So, how do I get there?
Please take the orange wing. The elevator on the right. Jess, please help him to the bridge.
Of course.
Jess here will open the elevator and get you to the right floor. I'm coming down now. Meet you there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Bye.
I guess they use a lot of these to navigate inside the building.
What is it? Oh,
I guess they use a lot of these to navigate inside the building. Nice cars. They must be running an independent research project. Nice cars.
Nice cars. Okay.
Employees only.
Hello, I'm an employee. Okay. I've catched Gladys in a weird moment. Anyways. I can't save, so I guess it saves automatically. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna find someone to rate now. Say bye to Cam. Bye bye Cam. Bye. Bye Cam.